And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Sets. Here's the 0-1. Drilled to the right side. Backhanded. McCutchen going back. A reach there by Albert Pujols with a 3-run homer, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Boy, give these guys some credit. They've come into this game swinging the bats, and they jump all over this guy. 3-run homer here makes it 4-0 already here in the first, and these guys look like they're out for more.
Baseman, Robinson Cano.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game. Smoke toward third. Gung's got it. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, you always have to be aware of Mike Trout.
Cool.
He's coming off one of the biggest performances of his career. A 3-home-run game.
I have a
Maybe
green
there's no
screen
such
cam
thing
mic
as
and
a hat
everything.
trick in
Been doing
baseball.
good so far,
That's
Arthur.
as close as you can get.
Marte is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Starling Marte out there in left field in this one. He won the 2015 Gold Glove Award. Very athletic. You couple him with some of the other outfielders in this ball game, man, oh man, does not look like there are going to be any hits out there.
High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So a very good. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he had a ton of strikeouts. He'll be looking to duplicate that effort here.
Starling Marte is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Digging in, Gregory Polanco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Yeah, Jerry seems to call a really good game back there, Matt. It's pretty rare that you see anyone too overly displeased with his zone.
The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about guys at the hot corner, the best in the league, we're looking at one of them right here. Gold Glove Award winner last year. Has as soft of hands as anybody in the league.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Chris Sale will stand in to lead off the second. And what will they do for an encore after the first inning they put together?
Well, you know, Matt, they might not have to do anything at all. That's how good the first inning was.
Cole's ready. Here's the 0-1. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Polanco. Still going back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will check in with his first extra base hit of the year. It's a double. Corey Seager will stand in now with a runner at second following the leadoff double.
Yep, more hot water here to start the inning. And it's right back into that stretch again. And this is starting to become a theme for him.
Sent on the ground, out has it, and he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting,
Settling in now, Yoenis Cespedes. He reached on a single in his first try.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Mike Trout strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the third time tonight, he has served up a home run. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Here's Albert now. As he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. Jung Ho Gong will lead things off here with his guys down 7 in the early going. Steve Lyons, how do you come back from a deficit like that?
Well, I think slowly. I mean, yeah, ideally a 10-run inning would be great, but you've got time on your side. You don't need to try to get it all back at once. Just pack away. A couple runs here, a couple runs there. Get yourself into slam range. That's 4 runs down.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, one thing you can always say when you're facing a guy like this is that he's going to strike hitters out. The question is, are you going to make him work for those strikeouts? And if those 3 pitches are any indication at all, these guys could be in for a long night.
Stepping in now, Sean Rodriguez. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Francisco Cervelli will stand in now. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ballgame yesterday. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Robinson Cano is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
McCutchen is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the third. Nolan Arenado will dig in, a Silver Slugger winner in the National League a season ago. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Heading for second is Arenado. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Well, these guys have been very aggressive on the fastball so far, and this is another example of it right here. You know, working the count is great and all, but if the guy's going to lay a fastball in there on the first pitch, no reason not to go after it, and he jumps all over this one.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. Juan Nicasio is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Surprised at all that they're coming right after him this way?
A little bit. I like it. It's good for the game, but this is definitely a guy that can hurt you if you're not careful.
Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Right side hit hard. Gloved by Harrison. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. I mean, you're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Third with a full head of steam. And the run is in to score from second, make it 9-0. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
I got to tell you,
I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Chris Sale will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in, Corey Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less. Guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, and when your ace is on the mound, this is exactly what you want to do offensively. Get him some early runs, hopefully take the life right out of this crowd. Things are looking good for him early.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Throws there, and he is meat at home plate. So they nearly batter. Josh Harrison will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Sale has his target. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
Out in front of that contact. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he over-adjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
Fans, remember that it's Friday night here at the ballpark. That means stick around after the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here it comes on 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Batting 9th, pitcher,
Juan Nicasio will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on this one, 11-0. Albert Pujols is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
First baseman, Albert Pujols.
Shot toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Here's Robbie Cano now as he lines this one out to center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. The first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a 1-out single.
Nolan Arenado steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
And so far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. And these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Ryan Braun will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. High and deep to straightaway right. Polanco looking up. Gone! A three-run homer here for Ryan Braun. Number 14 on the season as the blowout continues.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Buster Posey.
Hit hard towards second, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we put up our team leaderboard graphic, you can see there his total currently third best on this Brewers ball club.
Well, he hasn't exactly been tearing the league apart, but he's making enough noise with the bat to be respected. Clearly, he's a large piece of this offense.
Chris Sale is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Here's the 0-1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Marte is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Into the box, Corey Seager. He singled his last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is there. And that retires the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Ryan Braun will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 42.
Starling Marte will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting,
Gregory Polanco is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Andrew McCutcheon will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago.
Fans, you don't need me to tell you, it's cold out there tonight. So why not try to warm things?
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Fans are reminded that our series with these Milwaukee Brewers continues here with another ball game tomorrow night. Good seats still remain, so be sure to stop by any ticket window here in the ballpark or visit us online at Pirates.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Down in order go the Pirates, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0.
Left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. The 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder,
Mike Trout will stand in. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Hit hard towards center. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one.
Have a night. 4 trips to the plate, 4 hits. They can't get him out.
Albert Pujols strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First offering on its way. Belted. Deep center field. McCutcheon ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, you know he's got 1 home run already, and I think off the bat right there, he was pretty sure he got another one. But you can see this ball's going to wind up just a little bit short as it kicks off the wall, and he's going to have to settle for just a 2-base hit this time.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the runner from second is in to score. So these guys have now scored in each of the first 5 innings. And in case you're wondering how often a team scores at least 1 run every inning, our crack staff tells us it's happened 7 times in the National League, most recently by the Rockies in 1999. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. First pitch on its way. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no error. Jung-Ho Gong will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Standing in now, Sean Rodriguez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Sale gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. All right, folks, montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Into the box, Francisco Cervelli. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he falls behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Neftali Feliz will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps forward to get things started here in the Milwaukee half of the inning. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting.
Yeah, Matt, you got to love what he's done so far this season. It's only April, so we're just getting started, but you see there, he's second best in the National League right now. So we'll see if he can stay hot into the dog days of summer and even move up on that list. Having a great year regardless.
Hot shot on the ground to short. On to first, and Posey has bounced into a double play.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Chris Sale steps in for a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game.
Yeah, he's been in total control of this game, Matt. I see no reason to be going with anybody else out there on the mound right now.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Feliz sets. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Shot to third. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Mike Trout will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through. A base hit around third and being waved on home. 1 run scores, and the run is in to score from second.
Well, there's been plenty of offense to go around here, but this guy's certainly been one of the key contributors. Give him 2 more RBIs there. That's now 5 for the game. This offensive explosion continues.
It's sharply toward third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends. Josh Harrison will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
A quick out number 1.
And when your pitcher hasn't given up a hit, believe me, you're going to feel the pressure out there just about as much as he does. These guys know what's at stake. So that's a good job right there to look that ball in and then make a good, strong throw for the out.
Jordy Mercer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. David Freese will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he takes this one high. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Boy, he is just wearing guys out with that 2-seam fastball. I don't care if it's inside, outside. He's really hitting his spots well.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through. Felipe Rivero will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. So they get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's...
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a 1-batter outing.
Ready now, Nolan Arenado, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. In there, a base hit. Ryan Braun will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here, as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Buster Posey comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
And it's always kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play. So you know he wants to make up for that one right here.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Grounded to short. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
Catcher.
Digging in now, Chris Sale. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Out in front of it, strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Harrison's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding in once again, Corey Seager. They'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. Hit hard toward the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Brewers lead it 21-0. Starling Marte is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. This is in the air for Cespedes in left. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Gregory Polanco will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pujols onto the grass. 2 gone.
You know, there's a lot of pressure on the defense to make a play in a game like this. Everything's magnified at this point, so that's a really good job to stay with this ball and make the play.
Andrew McCutchen is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Jared Hughes will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Cespedes out in front here as this is pulled into the seats, foul down the left side. Now the 0-1. Line drive to left. Marte has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Mike Trout will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got Albert Pujols strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a swing and a fly ball. Marte on the move. 2 down. So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A two-run shot here for Robinson Cano. Career number 247 as this lead got even wider.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Arenado. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. McCutcheon will wait on it. And he will put it away to retire the side. Jung Ho Gong will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there. And he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long. And I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on. And that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
On the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. Sean Rodriguez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Francisco Cervelli will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. Josh Harrison will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. Pirates leave 1. And as you can... And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Number 42 will come in and pitch now.
Number 42. Now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot. Number 42.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. This is line to left. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the 9th.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Buster Posey will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And this is lined hard to deep left. Marte is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are two gone now. Chris Sale strides in, grounded out his last time through. Outfield comes way in here, the first pitch. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The relay around second. He'll try for third. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And he is in there.
Not much more to say here. I mean, this has just been an awful performance from these guys. Top to bottom. They can't hit the ball, they can't catch the ball, and they can't throw the ball. Nothing has gone right. They got to be thinking, this one, it can't end soon enough.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the blowout continues.
Talk about everybody having hits. Jeez. I think everybody in this lineup is going to have a home run before this one's done. That's 7 home runs as a team.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes.
As he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Mike Trout steps in and perhaps looking to. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. From the stretch. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Cespedes will get the green light around third. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. Albert Pujols strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. Albert Pujols, a 2-run shot. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run as you're going to see.
Here's Robbie Cano now to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. The 248th of his career as this lead got even wider. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time and they stop the bleeding as this side. Jordy Mercer will lead things off here in the 9th in what's been a truly forgettable ball game for this home 9 and not a very inspiring performance either.
And I guess the kicker for me is the way that these guys are responding. It's one thing to go out and get clobbered. It happens, but when you get guys going through the motions, not running out ground balls, not backing up, that's where I take issue.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no.
Now batting,
Number 42 will get his first cuts here. Sales ready. Here comes the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
now batting,
Starling Marte will dig in now as perhaps the final man to stand in the way of possible history here tonight.
Yep, one more out, and he's going to be in the record books forever. Now, you got to control your emotions and focus right here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Braun. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a miss, and with that, the Bucks are down to perhaps their final strike of the ball game.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
And a fly ball. And this should do it. Cespedes is there. He's got it. And it's official. It's a no-hitter.
Well, he's down there getting swarmed by his teammates right now, and he deserves it. Truly one of the best pitching performances that I've ever witnessed. And he puts his name into the record books with that no-hitter.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And the Brewers were paced offensively tonight by this man, Robinson Cano. One for the ages. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Brewers win it 29-0.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. In the National League Central, Robinson Cano blasted 3 home runs and drove in 6, leading the Brewers to victory over the Pirates, 29-0. He also extended his hitting streak to a modest 8 straight. The Colorado Rockies totaled 11 hits as a team as they secured the win in extra innings against the Cubs, 5-4. The Cardinals allowed 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds, 4-1. The Braves got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Fish in Miami, 5-1. The Nationals combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 5-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined for 4 total home runs as they defeated the visiting Giants, 4-1. The win was their 6th in a row. The Diamondbacks snapped their 7-game losing streak as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 4-3. The New York Yankees swung it well with 15 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Mariners 8-3. The White Sox smacked 15 team hits as they destroyed the Rays 9-2. Melvin Upton Jr. hit for the cycle, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Red Sox 6-1. The New York Mets launched 3 home runs as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 10-1. The Twins got together to allow 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 3-1. The Royals defeated the A's in Oakland 6-4. The Rangers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-5. The Houston Astros defeated the visiting Tigers 4-3. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jeff Locke is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, was not real effective in his last start. Gave up 5 earned runs. Going to have to try to limit that here in this one.
Hit to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Steve, what's the key for them to continue this winning streak?
Well, guys, this is a power-heavy lineup. You need to stay patient and get balls up in the zone that they can drive.
Corey Seager will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
And he's in the top 5 in runs scored, too, so he's a big part of this offense.
Hit hard to short, taken in by Mercer. On to first, and there were 2 down. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, Gregory Polanco has 3 traits that make him an incredible outfielder. He's got that frightening speed, fearless approach, and he's got an absolute cannon for an arm. That range of skills that he puts on display, breathtaking. He should be a factor in any game he's playing in.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Eric, we look at this Pirate ball club as they enter play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
I just think they were sort of flat in the opener. They didn't play with a whole lot of inspiration, and that was reflected in the final score.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row, and now that's 11 for this guy, so he is feeling it.
Chris Bryant will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
He's got to be out there on the mound saying, what on earth just happened? He was cruising along. He got the first 2 outs, then on 2 pitches, single, home run. I tell you, you can't let your guard down for 1 second out there. You're going to get burned.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Back to the mound and off his leg. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Gotta hope he's okay on the mound.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Block sets. First pitch on the way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Mercer is there, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. But the Brewers do get 2. Corey Kluber is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he was really on his game. Had a bunch of strikeouts and really kept the hitters off balance. We'll see if he can do that here.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking like world beaters right now. I don't care what league you're in. Anytime you can put together a double-digit win streak like these guys have put together, you're playing some great baseball.
Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number one. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I think everyone should be keeping an eye on Gregory Polanco. He comes into this one as Mr. Clutch in this lineup, carrying a batting average with runners in scoring position over 350. That's pretty reliable, so he could definitely be an impact player in this game.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, a guy to watch, Mike Trout. You know, we always get enamored with his offensive capabilities, but defensively, he's just as enjoyable to watch. We see him make those highlight reel plays, going over the wall. We'll see if he does something here in this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3. Buster Posey will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Settling in now, Ben Zobrist. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And now after the 2-run first, you've got 2 on and nobody out here to start the second. Things are not off to the smoothest of starts, that's for sure.
First offering on its way. Drilled to the right side. Harrison has it. One there. On to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play. Ryan Braun will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. To short, hit hard. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leading off the inning, Gregory Polanco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Gregory Polanco.
Kluber's ready. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. John Jaso steps into the box, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th.
Francisco Cervelli gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Cespedes on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're still down. It's 2-0. Corey Seager is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Locks ready. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row, and now that's 11 for this guy, so he is feeling it.
Shoots this one to first, and this will be a silly double play as they tag him out between first and second.
Third baseman
Chris Bryant will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Bryant around first, heading for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
The batter, right.
Yoenis Cespedes will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
The 0-1 on its way. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Albert Pujols steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
McCutchen going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. David Freese will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First pitch on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Grounded back up the middle. Seager takes it in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Jordy.
Stepping in, Jordy Mercer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Trout. 2 down. Jeff Locke will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tap fouled at home plate. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Still. Buster Posey will dig in, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for National League catchers. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. A solo home run for Buster Posey. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Number 18, Ben Zobrist.
As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The pitcher number 30,
Corey Kluber digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Locke gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a 2-run shot for Ryan Braun. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting everything in sight.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Smoked on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
This has got to be a bit of a concern. I mean, he wasn't too sharp his last time out. He's not fooling anybody right now. Just not pitching at a level he's capable of. I mean, that's the bottom line.
Juan Nicasio is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. takes this the other way to right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Around third and being waved on home. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest.
Well, this was do or die out there. You can't fault the effort, but I think if he takes a deeper angle and just tries to play this on the hop, he probably could have prevented that runner from scoring. Instead, he essentially plays this into an RBI triple.
Chris Bryant is set to try his luck now with 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here.
And you know he's walking to the plate just licking his chops. Everybody else has made it look so easy, so he should have plenty of confidence in the box right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And foul. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco moves over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Well, it's been a big inning already, and they tack on another run here on the sacrifice fly. But at this point, I think defensively, you're just happy to take an out.
Yoenis Cespedes steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. Slapped hard the opposite way. Polanco is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Andrew McCutchen will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Josh Harrison comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Popped high in the air. Kluber has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting number 6, left fielder
Starling Marte digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Albert Pujols heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Shot toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. 1 away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Boy, another pitch that he's right on at the plate. He hasn't been fooled by anything he's seen yet.
Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Ben Zobrist will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Mercer dives. What a stop. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches as the lead holds it. Gregory Polanco will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Pujols is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Pirates, first baseman, John Jaso.
Into the box now, John Jaso. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Kluber steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, and Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Francisco Cervelli in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. It wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Oh, and he nonchalanted that one as it costs him and goes right by him.
Yeah, these are those tough kind of choppers that come at you with an in-between hop. Here, he doesn't know whether to charge it or play it on the hop, and as it turns out, he doesn't even get a glove on it.
David Freese is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here comes the 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swung on and chopped up the middle, scooped up, throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Pirates leave 1, still 8-0. Corey Kluber comes to the plate now, likely due to the large cushion he has to work with on the scoreboard.
Yeah, he's got that big lead and a chance to get deeper into this ball game, but he needs to make sure he stays focused because sometimes that competitive edge can dwindle on you a little bit when you think you're just cruising.
Jasso is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th. Ryan Braun will stand in again at 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Harrison. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2. Into the box, Corey Seager. He singled his last time up. Hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches as it remains an 8-0. Jordy Mercer will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Jung Ho Kang will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Jung Ho Kang.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Andrew McCutchen will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Kluber pauses. Here he comes 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Josh Harrison will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back here in Pittsburgh. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Antonio Bastardo will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. But this will be speared at 3rd, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Up next for Milwaukee,
Yoenis Cespedes digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And with 2 outs here and nobody on, if he gets a fastball like that one, he won't be afraid about airing one out here. This is a swing for the fences type situation.
Polanco waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. Starling Marte ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
25, Gregory Polanco.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Kluber sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the 2nd hit he's allowed tonight. And the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher
Francisco Cervelli steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1. Down the 3rd baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Albert Pujols comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
And that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th.
Have a night. 4 trips to the plate, 4 hits. They can't get him out.
From the stretch. High and deep to center field. McCutchen going back on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he is in there.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the seats, 0-1. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Ryan Braun gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Corey Seager. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Seager.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. The run scores from second. It's a 10-0 score.
Hey, and when you've got a guy going for a shutout, you may as well get him some more help. I doubt he'll need it, but they're able to add on for him here.
Hit hard towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be David Freese will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. As he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. And Braun will handle this one for out number 2.
Now batting,
Matt Joyce will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Matt Joyce.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Called strike 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Pittsburgh, PA. Ninth inning about to start in this one. Tony Watson will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Chris Bryant strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. McCutchen is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Number 6.
Albert Pujols digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Buster Posey. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined hard toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the runner from second is in to score. Corey Kluber gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there and swing it, and I get it. Most of them can't hit at all. But, hey, this is an opportunity right here to help your own cause.
Out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Andrew McCutchen will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Kluber gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
1-0 pitch is a sinker, swung on and missed. 1-1. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Seager is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Starling Marte will stand in now as the
one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
My goodness. You kidding me?
No problem laying off the sinker in, and he's in a golden spot. 3-0.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Swing and a miss, and with that, the Bucks are down to perhaps their final strike of the ball game.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasker.